Hi, welcome to HTML session. Today we are going to discuss about images, lists and links. So basically we would try to understand that if you want to put an image in HTML page, or you want to put a list in HTML page, or you want to list a text in a list in a bulleted form, how do you do that? Or the most important part is that how do you create a link from jumping from one page to another page? So those are the things we are going to discuss today and learn about that. So let us get ready for that. Okay. So our session objective, as I mentioned, add images, create lists, define hyperlinks, include table and frame components, that is also a part of it in web pages, and explain and specify the types of linking. So those are the things we will be considering. So let us start with first images. So what is that image thing we are going to do? Now in the image thing, the most important part is first is the syntax, and that is syntax is simple img src. If you want to display a image, whether it is a GIF file or JPEG, you can have an image of type GIF or you can have an image of type JPEG. Both will work. The simple thing is that you start with a tag called img, write src, and in the double quotes give the name of the file. Here there will be another double quotes, so sorry for typing error, like here there will be double quotes, and make sure you give here then if you don't give here the name of the path where the file is there, it will assume that this file and your HTML page is in the same directory. If it is in the different directory, then you have to give the full path of the file itself. So there is a path thing which you have to be careful. But for your testing purpose, you can keep the HTML page and image file in the same directory. Then you don't have to give anything here, just give the name of the image file. Now after you do this, there are few things you can change here. First thing is that align, second is width, and third is height. So depending on what is the width and height of the image you want to display, you can put it these attributes as well. And align is that in that area whether the image should be aligned on the top, middle or bottom. Let us assume it is inside a particular cell of a table. Now inside particular cell of a table, if you want that image to come on the left side or the top side or middle or bottom, then accordingly you can put align and it will work like that. Now let us see some example. So here what is the example is that aligned top. So I have put a image like this, and then I say aligned equals to top, and here is the source of the file. So based on this one, this is aligned top. So now it is aligned with respect to whom? It is aligned with respect to the text you are putting, aligned top, this text, right? Relative to this, it is aligned to the top of the text. So this is basically for this one. Okay. Now here I am again doing img align equals to bottom. Source is hand.gif. Now when it says bottom, basically it says that relative to this text, it should be aligned in the bottom. So the bottom part of the image is aligned here. So this is aligned with the bottom of the remaining text. This one is for this one. Okay. Now come to this one, img align equals to top. What it means is that it is aligned equals to top and source is equals to hand.gif. Now here it is aligned middle, sorry, this one will be middle, this is wrong, this is wrong, it will be here middle. So it will be like middle, like this. It is a typing error. So basically what it says is that if you put middle, it will be in the middle. If you put bottom, it will be in the bottom. If you put top, it will be in the top. So this is for middle. Okay. So we have understood that how you can put the image, how you can align it top, middle and bottom, and that is the way to display the image in a HTML document. Very simple to do it, no much complexity. Now let us see how you can put a very nicely looking bulleted points in an HTML. So you might have seen that sometimes we put like different means of transportation. This is the text I want to display on the screen. Different means of transportation, and this the first level bullet is this one, and inside that there is another, again I have a bulleted points, car, bus and cycle. Inside this there is a airplane and helicopter. Either you can do like a bulleted or you can do numbered list. So there are two type of list. One is called bulleted list, other is called numbered list. So there are these two type of lists you can find in HTML pages. Here numbered list means it starts with, here it is started with first bullet, here it will start with first number, and then there is another numbering inside this 1 and 2, and then another numbering A, B and C. Okay, C. So either you can put as a bullet or as a number. Now once you want to decide to put it like that, how does the HTML code looks like? So first is UL. What is UL? The full form of UL is unordered list. So the full form of UL is unordered list, and this has various attributes. Attributes means you can tell that what type of this list is. It means that the list will have the bullet points will be of what type. It will be circle, it will be a disc, it will be a square. So this is basically means that your bullet points will be circle, bullet points will be just the normal default one, bullet points will be square. So this is the type of bullet points it will say. So type of bullet points. Okay. So type of bullet points is what it does, circle, disc and a square. Now next if you go, there is something called ordered list. So that is OL. So UL is unordered list, OL is ordered list. Ordered list means if you are putting something like name, Rajesh, Arvind, then even if you put first Rajesh and Arvind, it will sort it in a sorted way. So OL is sorted ordered list. It is sorted way. Now attributes here is start attribute, and it could be start with some value, and then there are type attributes. So if you want key in the ordered list, you want something to start with, you can put that, and then after that it will put on its sorted order. In type order, it will ask that how do you want to sort it out? Is it based on capital will be first or smalls will be first, or is it the number? What kind of a ordering mechanism it will use? So that was the list of coming back, how the ordered list and unordered list comes. Now let us think about how the hyperlinks work. You might have seen it in the websites and all. Okay, and here you can see various links. I will select that books, or you can click something else, right? So all of these when you click, these are called links. Okay, and here you can see various links. I will select that books, or you can click something else, right? So all of these when you click, these are called links. So all of these when you click, these are called links. fall reading like this. So all of these are links. So what I am trying to tell is that when you go here and look into this one, you will find that there are various types of links, various links which you can click, India Times, click here and all this. Now there are two types of links. One is called internal link, other is called external link. And third is also a type of link which is part of, it can be either internal or external link, but it looks like little different, that is called graphic hyperlink. So instead of clicking on a text link, you are clicking on an image link. So when you click this image, it will work as a link, hyperlink. So there are two types of links. One is called internal, other is called external, and these are from perspective of where the link will go. So internal means inside the page. External means when you click, it will go outside the page. Let me repeat. Internal links are those links when you click, it will be inside the page. External link are those links when you click, the control goes to outside the page. Now inside the page, the links are of two types. One is called graphical and other is called textual. Graphical means the link itself will look like a graphic image. The textual means the link will look like a text. Okay. Now, how does internal hyperlink works? It works like that. The internal hyperlink is that from one website, it is coming in the same website, from one page, it is coming to another page. But here, it is a different website altogether. So from one website, you are jumping to another website, and that is what we call it external hyperlink. And this is called internal hyperlink. Either the link can be from here to here, or it can be here to here as well, from the inside the same page. So both will be called internal hyperlink. External hyperlink means from one website page to another website page. That is called external hyperlink. Now, number of times you might have seen that there is a link called email me or something. Now, when you click this, it opens your email client. How does it know that? So basically what you do is that when you write a email, when you put a link like this, ahref equals to mail to any email ID, and then here you put email me. Email me, and then you close this. Okay. Now this one will become like this. So this whole thing will become like this. Okay. ahref equals to double quotes mail to any email ID, and whatever email ID you will put here, that will come. This thing is basically will appear in your email client at this point. Okay. The whole thing, this whole thing is coming like here, email me. So when you write something like this, it appears like this, and when the user will click this, whatever was here, it will come inside the user's client window of the email. So try it out and in your browser and just see that how it works. And the reference is ahref mail to your email at wherever.com, email me, and then it comes like this. Okay. Now let us think about anchors. Anchor is basically a position where you will jump inside the same page. Now how it looks like? So anchor starts with A, and anchor has few attributes. It has href attributes and some syntax. Href equals to URL. Now these anchors can be inside the page, outside the page. Okay. this address URL can be inside the page, outside the page. Now the way you write it is ahref equals to URL text to click, and then there is a name attribute. This is used to declare a position where the link will go inside the same page. See, if we are going from one page to another page using HTTP, then you don't need to define name attribute. But if it is inside the same page, you are going from one point to other page, one point to another point, then you have to declare name attributes. And how you declare name attributes? Simple, anchor name equals to location name. So this is basically, it is like a to address and this is like a from address. So basically here you are declaring where to go, and here you are declaring from what you click that you will go here. Okay. So basically this text, when you will click, you will reach here. Text to click, but this one is not, this one is coming from by clicking here to here. Okay. So that is what anchor is example of. So let us see this once again. Href is the link which you will click. This is the name where it will go, and it will go. So from here it will go to this anchor. Next we will discuss about tables and how it works. So let us discuss about how the tables work. Generally, if you see the tables, it is information on the page is grouped into tables, and it is like this. There is some table arranged. This table has rows. So this is called rows, and these are called columns. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns, and it has rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and more rows. So depending on what you want, you can have a different rows and columns using the table syntax in HTML page. Now let us understand how do you create these tables, how do you organize the data inside the table, and all those things. So table starts with a table tag. So that is very straightforward, not much to do about. And it has an attribute like how you want to align the table inside the paragraph or div, whether you want left align and all those things. Then you have to specify whether you want a border of some width or not. Some table are borderless, some table have thick borders, some table have very thin border. So depending on all those, how much cell padding you want, how much cell spacing you want, and the syntax will look like align table align equals to border equals to cell padding, cell spacing, and width. Now width is that what will be the width of the table in your page. Do you want it in 50%, more than 50%, and all those things. And then you can put all your stuff here inside this. Now here it will see that it is rows and columns which we are putting. Now let us see next how it works. Now once this table part is done, next thing is that TR and TD. What is TR and TD? This is used for rows in table. So this is TR is used for rows and TD is used for column. So row means this row will have the background color or something. So you can declare a row and it will create one row in your table. If you declare again a row, it will create another row in the table. But what I want you need to understand is that just by declaring one row, it will not create multiple rows. It will create only one row. So this will create one row. Just be careful that it is not that it will create multiple rows on its own. So one row. Okay. So that is what it does. Now for a particular row, tr tag, you can also put the background color if you want to do that, and it will work for that as well. Now like tr is for row, td is for column. So this is for column. Okay. So this is for column. And TD has also the attributes align, column span and row span. Column span is that this column will have what percentage this column will take time, and row span is that how long this how many rows this column will span to. So that is what it does. So let me just show you the syntax. TR, TD. So the way it will look like is that first what I am doing is that I created a table. So first you create a table, and then inside I created a row. Inside that I created a column. Okay. If I want another column, I can put here again TD and /TD close. So I can put this group 3 times. Then inside this row I will create 3 columns. Now if I want another row, where I will put? Here. Another row. Same TR, I will put it here, then it will create another row. So depending on how you want to structure the data, you can all create rows and columns. Now there is a concept called caption tag, and that is used for giving a caption to your table. Caption means providing some details about your table, and that's it. Now that kinds of complete the tables and other images and list and images, lists, links and table session. The next session which we will discuss is called frames.